r/rules horror. Posted by u/dixie-pixie-vixie. The road trip. We love road trips. My friends and I, summer break was just around the corner, and I had just gotten my international driving license. What better way to celebrate summer than to go on a road trip, just lazily driving around, sightseeing and sleeping wherever whenever we want. We had some money saved up, and decided that a month backpacking around Southeast Asia would be perfect for us. I was tasked to plan our routes, which countries to visit and in what sequence, since I would be the designated driver. It was really interesting, reading up on the various countries, their people and way of life, and their off-the-road attractions. Then, just as I thought we were pretty much set, I came across this website. Welcome to the town of Hoxers. We are glad you have chosen to visit our small humble town. We love visitors and hope that you enjoy your stay with us. However, in order to keep you safe, please take note of the following rules. 1. Always move around during the day, after the sun rises, and before the sun sets. Our daylight hours are pretty long, even if it is dark and cloudy, so you will have plenty of time for sightseeing. You may refer to the clock at our homepage. It is accurate to the second. For some reason, if you are unable to travel during the day, do not worry. It will be addressed later. 2. The town experiences high rainfall, and therefore roads are often wet and slippery. Drive carefully. However, if the roads look red, drive extra carefully. Our statistics have shown an increase in vehicular accidents during that time. Probably because our residents have been careless in the past, and our roads were often covered in blood. Anyhow, we care for your safety. You may feel your car being nudged occasionally, even though the other cars are one lane over. It is normal. Do not engage in a game of invisible bumper cars. Somehow, we are still investigating this. You will end up forever playing invisible bumper cars as the invisible player. P.S. Please note that you will be categorized as our bumper car resident. 3. The roads in our town are always being upgraded. Roadblocks and diversions are common. Please do not complain. We are doing our best. If you do, you might be drafted to help speed up the construction. If you do not see anyone working, please do not complain. We assure you that we are working very diligently and doing our best. If you do, you will be drafted to help speed up the construction. This has been confirmed by occasional sightings of known complainants at various hours after their disappearance. We will then see how hard you are able to work. P.S. Please note that you will be categorized as our laborer resident. 4. Always check in at your hotel during the day, and come back before the daylight hours end. You may not be able to find your hotel at any other time. Always have a hotel booked before arriving in our town. Those who do not have rooms usually turn up back in our town a few months after their disappearance, looking noticeably worse for wear, yet based on their reports, there was no time lost. If you are approached by someone promoting a hotel other than the one you have booked, turn them down firmly, and let them know where you are staying. They will leave you alone. If they are promoting the one you have booked, let them know that you are already staying there. You will receive a discount voucher for room service meals. Note, we are still in the midst of census taking, and have yet to determine the actual number of hotels in town, but based on interviews with visitors such as you, as long as you have booked a room, the hotel will be physically available. However, how long will it be there after you check out still determines to be seen. A very interesting case of now you see it, now you don't. If you need a meal or a drink after daylight hours, you can get it from room service, the hotel cafe, or order in. Our delivery services are top-notch. Never, ever, step foot out of your hotel. If this happens, please quickly get into your car and stay there. You will still be able to find it even if it is in the hotel car park. 5. There are no buses available in our town. Our government has never given us the approval to issue bus licenses. 6. We aim to make your stay as pleasant as possible. However, in the event that you were dissatisfied in any way, you may make a complaint at our customer service counter in the middle of town. You will be appropriately compensated, and the offending resident will have their status changed from normal to laborer resident. On the other hand, if you were found making a false claim, you will be categorized as our laborer resident. Enjoy your stay. Well, that was abrupt. But the town sounded really interesting. It read like a haunted town, yet it seemed, I don't know, normal? Or as normal as it gets, with their own cultures and beliefs. It does bear checking out. I am definitely putting Hoxers in our itinerary. And I cannot wait to get more information on this peculiar town, with its quaint residents. How could I be so stupid? I had to scour my browser history. Search engines revealed 0 results, which was really weird. I'm really kicking myself for not bookmarking the page, especially when I knew I would be back. From what I read yesterday, who knows if the website would still be around, or would it be like its hotels, possible disappearing and appearing at whim. Luckily, it still was. Moving around after daylight hours. 1. Again, we suggest you plan your journey well and do not drive during this time. This is the time our privileged residents, for a lack of better phrasing, come out to play. 1a. Driving is still somewhat safe, provided you follow the rules, but under no circumstances should you be on foot, for you may be mistaken as one of our residents. P.S. Not to say that we don't want you as one of us, you probably might have other ideas about the whole situation. 2. While driving, and you see a person dart out in front of you, do not hit your brakes. Taking your foot off the accelerator is fine, but continue to drive through, as if there is nothing there. After years of accidents, our residents are now well trained in road safety. Do not worry about them. 2a. If you did brake, even a little, you will find that you have actually hit someone. Now, we understand that the natural instinct is to get down and investigate, but please stay in the car until the sun rises. 2b. If you do get out of your car, we congratulate you on becoming our newest privileged resident. A party will be held in your honor, and believe me, we know how to party. 3. Do not check into any hotel, no matter how inviting it looks. It would be safer to sleep in your car. 3a. There will be no one promoting any hotel after daylight hours. Please do not be tempted by the amazing offers. 4. If you see a lady wearing white by the roadside, it may be chivalrous to offer her a ride. Please do not do so. She is the only really dangerous resident we have and will gouge your internal organs out with some sharp implementations. Reports range from fingernails to claws to eyes picks. But don't worry, based on our investigations, she won't bother you unless you're a male, or a virgin, or a young female. P.S. She is afraid of iron nails. Make what you will with that information. 5. You may also see a man coated in what looks like black grease, and peeping through the windows. No need to be alarmed, we are used to him, and sad to say, our residents are somewhat closet exhibitionists that secretly enjoy him looking at them. 6. Please just stay in your hotel. All the more during the Hungry Ghost Festival. We humbly, sincerely request this of you. Man, this town is a mess. It started out all nice and dandy, and now it feels like I'm getting into a train wreck. Of course, I suppose that's the point of all these rules, and every town does have rules that visitors need to abide. On another note, I must know more about this Hungry Ghost Festival. I mean, it's a festival, at least, it's called a festival, isn't it? And so what could be so bad about it? The Hungry Ghost Festival. I mean, what's so scary about it? Heck, I've dressed up and joined in the parade during Dia de los Muertos. My, still, favorite costume for Halloween is my ever-expanding Batman suit, and I love the dancing during Oban. I have yet to witness the Fetjid, though I hear lots of food and merrymaking is involved too. Oh well, let's see what this festival is all about for Hoxer's residents. What to watch out for. You are out and about after daylight. These are the precautions that you should take to hopefully, survive the night. 1. You should not be a child, or be pregnant. You will be extremely vulnerable to influence from our less scrupulous residents. Not that we have many, you understand, but a few bad apples spoil the bunch. Anyway, nothing too dangerous, more of mischief making than anything else, though your friends and family might not think so. 2. Assign a nickname to yourself or your group members, if traveling in a group. No one should call out your full name. If you do answer to your name being called, better get your group to leash you at your neck, lest should you be led astray. This situation has been likened to the siren's call. If you're alone, you'll probably turn up sometime after the celebrations are over, no worries. 3. You will see snacks left out by the road, lit with pretty candles and some aromatherapy stuff, and you're really hungry. Please do not steal those. Yes, steal. Those are for the ancestors of our residents, and they do not like to share. How would you feel if you only got to eat for 1 month out of the whole year, and someone takes your food? Yup, exactly. 4. You will see bits of burnt paper lying on the road and think, I have some time on my hands, let me show my appreciation to the town and help them clean up. Thank you, but no, thank you. We are grateful, but, those are offerings to our ancestors, for them to live a comfortable life. You know, like how you support your parents when they're old? 5. Pesky mosquito? Buzzing fly? Fluttering moth? Hairy spider? Oh, what other creepy crawlies does the night bring? Do not harm or kill any of them, no matter how tiny, even by accident. You might find that was someone's ancestor's reincarnated form. Please be prepared to host them for the rest of your life. You will find that our residents will be indebted to you because you have just brought their ancestor back to life, and you will awarded our privileged resident status. 6. If there is a theater performance going on, you may stay and watch. How much you will be able to see, remains to be seen. Pun intended, forgive me. Do not, however, sit down on any of the chairs, or you may find yourself sitting on someone's lap. Have you ever had a stranger suddenly sit on you? Trust us, that is not a pleasant experience. And you need to leave before the show ends, otherwise you might not be able to find your way out when the crowd leaves. 7. Finally, keep wandering around and do not stay at a single place for too long, exception for the theater performance. If you see a child without a parent, do not attempt to help them. They are not lost. However, if you do help, you might be lost yourself and in need of assistance. We will not be able to find you. Our ancestors probably would have spirited, get it? Get it? You someplace where we can't reach. 8. Oh, do not wear red, or black. You may be mistaken for who you are not. If you do not have a change of clothes, it would be safer to strip. You may put your clothes back on when the sun rises. 9. Oh, do not take any photographs. Our residents and ancestors dislike the flash it gives off, and besides, you might find some scary faces, which is so totally different from how we really look, I must say, appearing in the photos. 10. Oh, enjoy yourself. It is, after all, a festival, a celebration full of food, entertainment, fun and games. Oh boy. Sounds like a night of adventure planned just for me. Dare I risk it? I just might, and I'll update you guys about it. If I actually live to tell the tale.